And welcome back to Morning Talk on the Talk of Mid-Utah, KSVC 980 AM, 100.5 FM. It's now 9:11 this Monday morning, October 5th, and time for our Radio Roundup interview. We're joined by Megan Hansen. And Megan, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me on.
Glad to have you on and talk about a great benefit that's happening in Sanpete County this Friday. And we mentioned it earlier in our community events, a clothes drive, a warm clothes drive is going on. But tell us about it. Who's putting it on? How does that all work?
A friend and I actually just spearheaded it. We wanted to do something for the residents of Sanpete more long-term, but we weren't able to, so we just decided to do a one-time event to help those in need for the coming winter. So that's kind of what it's about. That's how it originated. Brendan James is the culminating act at our event on Friday night at the Peterson Dance Hall in Fairview. He's a nationally known singer-songwriter. He's also been number 1 on the iTunes chart and in the top 10 a handful of times. So we're pretty excited. We're pretty stoked for this event. It's kind of a big deal.
All right, and so you mentioned that, and all we had heard so far was that there was going to be a warm clothes drive, and so tell us, I guess, more about the event as a whole, where it's at, when does it start, and what is everything happening with it?
Okay, the event itself is this Friday, October 9th. It starts with an open house from 6 to 8 p.m. featuring local performers and just a bringing together of the community to mingle, and if desired, they can purchase baked goods or silent auction items featuring local artists. And then at 8:30, Brendan James will take the stage with debuting his new album, which is full of upbeat tunes, and hopefully it'll just get us all bobbing our heads a little bit. Events surrounding it, we're doing a food and clothing drive. So, and of course, blankets and coats are definitely appreciated. Shoes, things that will really, the people really need through the winter. So, donation drop locations are at most city halls and schools. They will be in place by tonight, and that will go through next Monday. As well as monetary donations can be made to Mountain America Fund Cold to Clothed, or sent via PayPal on the internet to coldtoclothed@gmail.com.
Once again, Megan Hansen with us. A great benefit coming up this Friday in Fairview to benefit Sanpete County residents. Cold to Clothed is the event going on. Megan, you mentioned, of course, that you and your friend got the idea to try to do something long-term, and it couldn't quite get it put together, so you had this one-time event. Because it's one-time, it might be hard to, I guess, get a gauge on what kind of a goal you would like to set, but do you have a goal in mind of how much you'd like to get donated?
We paid $1,200 to get the artist here, and we're just hoping to make back even a portion of that. We're still looking for business and individual sponsors. Of course, the money that we receive the night of the event will go completely to the cause. So none of that will go towards the $1,200. We're hoping for donations and sponsors outside of the event itself to cover the cost. And so Fairview City was kind enough to waive the cost of reserving the dance hall, as it is a community benefit. And we're just really grateful for all those that have already volunteered to help, and we're definitely still looking for volunteers. So anybody that wants to help out can visit our Facebook event page or email coldtoclothed@gmail.com.
And that's what I was going to ask next, was where people can go to see the schedule of events, where they can, in case they didn't catch it for sure here listening to us, where they can go online to make sure they know where the drop-off locations are, the schedule of events, any way they can help.
You bet. We do have a Facebook event page. It's called Cold to Clothed, Famished to Fed, and it has all the information as well as a flyer. We're going to be kind of plastering businesses that will be kind enough to let us post the flyer. So people will see it around. It has a QR code on it for those with smartphones, and it will just take them right to the Facebook event page with all of the details, or they can just take a minute and read the flyer, and they'll get all the details. So either way.
Once again, Megan Hansen with the Cold to Clothe benefit going on in Fairview this Friday, October 9th. Megan, we do appreciate you taking the time to join us this morning and letting us know about this great benefit coming up. Anything else that you feel like people need to be aware of regarding this before we let you go?
You know, I suppose it's always good to let people know that finances will be made public afterward to make sure there's no, shady stuff going on.
Right.
And, mainly the thing I want people to know is that it's just going to be a fun, positive event for the communities here to bring us together and unite us going into a cold and somewhat trepidous time of year.
Well, Megan, thank you again. Thank you for putting on this benefit, and thank you for joining us today to make us aware and hopefully make a number of others aware throughout central Utah and in Sanpete County to try to increase the awareness and make sure that people that are cold get clothed.
You bet. Thank you so much for having me. You guys are excellent. Thanks for all you do for our communities.
All right. Thank you once again, Megan.
You're welcome. Have a good day.